And now for something completely different.
In 2006, 10 British men spent 2 punishing weeks in America's toughest jail. They had one thing in common. They were all bad boys who kept getting into trouble. Drug users, petty criminals, hard drinkers, self-proclaimed hard men. What would it take to scare them straight? Because without going behind bars in America, they really could be doing time in Britain for real.
Quit trying to be such a hard ass. Open your eyes and listen. You just might go home with a different point of view on day-to-day life itself.
It was their last chance to change their lives for good. Now back home in the UK, did the experience succeed in scaring them straight? This is the story of what happened on the most terrifying journey of their lives. It's the night before the flight, one last night of freedom, and the 10 Brits are using it to the full. They don't know it yet, but within 24 hours, they'll be stripped of all their possessions, all their clothes, and what little remains of their dignity. But for now, they are cocky, and even think they're going to teach the Americans a lesson.
I want to go over there and show them the English are no pussies, yeah?
Give them a slap, give them a, reality check.
They're all wankers up their own arses. I want to go over there and kick their arses.
But they haven't got a clue. They are about to embark on a journey that could change their lives forever.
Us British boys are going to do it, so we're going to do it. We're going to cream it.
The Americans are nothing, guys.
Yeah. Piece of piss.
But what they don't realise is they'll be in one of the world's harshest jails, guarded by some of the world's hardest prison officers. Many are hand-picked ex-special forces, and the man in charge is 6'5" Vietnam veteran Sergeant Larry Irby.
My presence controls attitudes a lot. I have never had a tough situation. They call us Men in Black, Goon Squad. We've had every name in the book, but the inmates don't like us. If they took this program with hope, then they'll get something out of it. If they took the program because it meant they were going to come to America and maybe get drunk at the hotel or whatever, it's going to be a bad 2 weeks. A bad 2 weeks.
But Irby and his team will be the least of these boys' worries. America's prison hell is deep in the Arizona desert, where temperatures can hit 140 degrees in the day and drop to below freezing at night. The inmates sleep outside in tents, but this is no camping holiday for the 10 Brits.
You do not want to come into this place, period. Straight up. It's not a game.
And it really sucks here. It really sucks. You can't sleep, it's cold.
I control when they eat, when they sleep, when they shit. I've got control over everything.
The life here sucks.
I was expecting to be just like an American army boot camp.
Team building exercises, assault courses.
We're not mountains with backpacks on and all that.
Clueless, mate. Totally.
As they land in Phoenix, the Brits are unaware that their first taste of prison is only minutes away. After 10 hours on the plane, the lads are expecting a comfortable night in a hotel. But they've got another thing coming.
Gentlemen, throw away your food in those trash cans right there. Throw that away now. Hurry up. Let's go. No food whatsoever will be allowed on the bus. Take your hands out of your pockets. Hurry up. Get on the line. Move down. Move down. Why is your luggage here, sir? Why is it here? It belongs over there, sir. Excuse me. Get rid of that jacket. Move down there, sir. Get back online. Let me explain something to you, partner. I will give you your respect, but I demand mine in return. I will give you that respect you want as a man, but you better give me mine. Get on the bus.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's it, are we ready? Let's go.
It was a shock. It was a real slap in the face.
And then I just thought, shit, what is going to happen now?
A deep sense of concern came over me when we were on the bus. It was like impending doom.
Until now, none of the Brits have ever seen the inside of a real prison. Each year, Maricopa County books over 20,000 offenders into prison custody. Serial killers, rapists, prostitutes and crack addicts all pass through here, and the British lads are just about to join them.
All the way in. Have a seat, gentlemen. All jewelry, all your watches, all your earrings, all your chains, put them in your hand. This gentleman here, this gentleman here. Go.
The Brits are booked exactly like American inmates. Nothing here is staged.
Open your mouth.
The prison machine is relentless.
Take off your hat, look up at the camera.
It stops for no one.
Turn to your left, face the wall.
It takes away their identity
Step up to the table, take off your hat. Turn to face the wall.
and swallows them up into the system.
The last thing you expect is to be thrown in straight at the deep end. You didn't know from 1 minute to the next what was going to happen then.
Gentlemen, you're gonna strip down completely naked. Put all your clothes in the bag.
I want you completely naked.
I think that hit home, you know, because there's nothing to hide behind. You're vulnerable, and they're going to do what they like.
Go get them out in the hallway, cuff them.
I think the worst bit was the surrounding cells with people in. There was people in there with no clothes on, and everyone was looking at us, and I was like, fuck man, we're in prison.
Coming up, the British lads get the welcome from hell. Ten British louts have sacrificed their freedom in a last-ditch attempt to avoid a life of crime. They're on their way to one of the most notorious jails of them all, Tent City. State-of-the-art prison facilities can cost hundreds of millions of dollars, but in Arizona, it costs a fraction of that. Because thousands of inmates are housed in surplus US Army tents, surrounded by electric fences and razor wire. But to the Brits, it looks like a concentration camp.
Single file line, single file. Get behind the man in front of you.
They're completely exhausted and just want to get some rest. But what they don't know is they are about to come up close and personal with some of the meanest prisoners in America.
Stay in line.
It will be the welcome from hell.
Party time, huh? Get her done. Welcome to America, baby. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna treat you right. We're gonna treat you right.
Move out of the way, sir. Move out of the way. Move out of the way, sir. Move out of the way. Hold up, gentlemen, please. Hold up.
We're gonna introduce you to America real well, baby. Go.
Go.
Have a good night's sleep, baby.
This tent, in the very heart of the jail, will be their home for the next 2 weeks. Only a thin chain-link fence separates the British lads from the hardened American inmates.
Gentlemen, listen up. Between 5:45 and 6 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna get up. That starts your day. Take the cuffs off of them.
He's like, what the hell have I let myself in for here?
Fucking hell, mate. I didn't feel safe. 600 inmates on what, a fence which is probably less than 2 metres away.
Rocks being thrown at us and the such like, and threats of imminent death.
We're going to pick the lock and come and fuck you and all this kind of stuff.
The welcome is too much for new inmate Alistair.
I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable in here in the slightest. I didn't realise it involved me being that far away from a fucking pack of wild dogs, quite frankly.
After only 5 minutes, he wants to leave.
He was flapping it, he was shitting himself. He said to all of us that he wanted to go home straight away.
You're never going to be left alone, right? You understand
It's
that?
a bit fucked up, though.
I know it's a bit fucked up.
Welcome to America, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
What a fucking palaver.
It's going to be a long night ahead, but will they be tough enough to get through it in one piece? It's 5 a.m. The British inmates are waking up to the harsh reality of being banged up for the first time. They're exhausted after the Americans kept them up all night with abuse.
They were quite hostile towards us, saying, "No, you go home, you British, we're going to rip another asshole in your backs and you better watch yourselves, you ain't be sleeping tonight, we've got the locks for the keys, and we're going to pick these padlocks and come in and do you, slash you," giving it all this gang shit and all the rest of it.
It's only the first morning and already the Brits are off to a bad start. The last thing they want to do is make enemies with the inmates on the yard.
There's a lot of killers in here. Won't think twice about fucking putting a bullet in any one of these guys.
In Tent City, the lads will follow the exact same routine as real American prisoners. Nothing here is staged. They will live side by side with dangerous felons.
I'm clinically psychotic. I used to cut myself all the time, drink my own blood. I carve things in my chest. I carve pure hate across my chest.
They will eat the same prison food.
It's like alligator food for the zoos. It's pretty bad.
And for the first time, all of them will suffer the sting of incarceration. The Brits will have 10 minutes to shower each day, and for their own safety, they must shower separately. In jail, shower time is when inmates settle old scores.
A lot of shit happens inside too. One guy went in the showers, and one of our people just bink, knocked him the fuck out. He's bleeding from his eyes. He's bleeding out of his ears. His head bounced off the floor. Started going into convulsions. And he was in the shower for probably like 30 minutes, bleeding heavily. I think he stole some tobacco from somebody.
Despite all the intimidation, Alistair braves his fears and approaches the American inmates at the fence.
My main thing was always going to be making friends with the people through the wire.
It ain't no fun. This is all fun right here. But you're gonna see what jail is like. The scared treatment.
Hey, that's true. One of you guys wanted to give in and already go back?
That was me.
That was you?
That was me.
Why did you want to do that? You ain't learned nothing yet.
And I was like, you know what? I might stay.
Get the cuffs.
But just when he was feeling comfortable, Alistair gets pulled over by Sergeant Irby.
All of last night, all you wanted to do was leave. And now this morning, somebody walks up to me and tells me, no, he wants to stay. I'm not gonna play games with you. I've got your number. Go get back on that chain.
Can I?
No, sir, you cannot.
Okay.
The new British inmates have no idea where they are being taken. They belong to the sheriff now, and he happens to run America's most brutal and punishing work program. The lads are led into the jail's secure unit. Inmates here are so dangerous, they're kept locked up for 23 hours a day.
Put your backs on the wall, slide down. There's no talking and no horseplay.
I thought, one, they're just walking really slow. And then I was just, shit, that's the chain gang, innit?
Chain gang is a grueling punishment regime of hard labour. It was phased out across America over 50 years ago, but in 1992 the sheriff reintroduced it. For the lads who struggle to get out of bed, this is going to test them to breaking point.
That was some really surreal shit, and it was such a trippy moment.
Morning.
to the chain gang. You learn to obey some rules.
The chain gang is run by Officer Silaji, ex-Special Forces.
I suggest you don't get out of line. Do as we say. You got a problem with that? Don't look at me like that. First thing, you're gonna get a haircut. Okay? You're the lucky number one.
One of the rules of the chain gang is to have a military-issue buzz cut.
When you strip them down, everyone the same haircut, you know, it's like a blank canvas. Now you have something to work with. Nobody's an individual.
But that's the final straw for Alistair.
I don't want to get my hair cut. I just want to go.
So you just want to quit?
You came over here to quit?
No, but it's
not. What is it then?
It's not exactly what I was planning to get involved in.
What were you thinking? Tea parties? What were you thinking?
No, I wasn't thinking tea party.
It shows kind of weak, buddy, because I told you I had your number.
Larry's taking me away and he's like that to my face, saying I'm on my last warning and that. And I don't need those lot on my case, as well as, you know, 400 prisoners want to kill me and the guards are saying I'm this and I'm that. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going now.
Officer Alvarado.
Alistair has bailed out after barely 15 hours in jail. But he's not the only one with a problem. Petty criminal Nathan has also refused his haircut and is sent packing.
All right, step out. We're right over there. Anybody else?
You don't travel that far around the world to be given such a great opportunity to be put through something like this, and then just to, do you know what I mean, to have your hair cut, you grow back in 3 months.
I would like to have stayed and done it, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do what I don't believe in. I'm not gonna get my hair cut.
With Nathan's departure, the lads are another man down. And the day hasn't even begun.
You grab the front of that lock right there.
In Tent City, the British lads will be spending every other day on the chain gang, working right alongside hardened American convicts. But first, they've got to learn how to march as a team.
English guys, mark time, march! When he says left, your left foot should be touching the ground, gentlemen. It is not that freaking complicated. Holy crap, the juveniles would have had it figured out by now.
You've got the weight of the chain, you've got the weight of the guy in front, you've got the weight of the guy behind. You're getting bruises, you're getting chafes of your ankles, you're really getting sore.
That chain's always gonna be there. Don't fight it. Relax.
It's really because of the heat and everything. You got to get in a rhythm, and you got someone shouting at you.
It was bloody hard work.
I can't hear you.
Come on, Prancer.
Getting pissed off with the people in front of you, getting pissed off people at the back because you're all out of tune, your fucking ankles are being ripped off, and it wasn't pleasant.
One line to another line. Come on.
But that's why I made sure I was at the back. But then you got Jeremy and that saying, it's you doing the wrong thing. Oh, bullshit, mate. I said, look, left, can't you count?
Is that how we turn? You're cutting corners right now. Chain! Hold!
After a tough day in the blistering sun, all they've got to look forward to is the prison slop.
Oh, you have a look at this.
You eat trash. You eat meats that don't in a box cleanly state. It's not fit for human consumption. That's what we eat every day.
Yeah, meatballs, but yeah, what meat? Yeah, it's horrific.
Slop, it's nasty.
What is it supposed to be? Do we know?
The sheriff claims he can feed a prisoner for less than 20 cents a day.
It just gets to that point where you're so hungry and you have to fucking eat whatever is put in front of you.
They ain't gonna give you anything else, man.
Tonight's secret ingredient is grit.
2 fronts.
What was it?
I don't know. It's like, you know when you eat like a sandwich on a beach and you bite in, it goes.
Oh, you know, that stone I got. Yeah, man. You get a bit of stone in it.
Bit of bean curd.
Do you get a crunch?
Yep.
For some, going on hunger strike is better than finishing their only hot meal of the day.
I wouldn't even give this to my dog.
Prison life is grinding the British inmates down. They've never been so hungry or tired before. Jail is harder than they ever imagined. Being locked up is particularly tough for 27-year-old James Daly. He has a £300 a week drug habit, £20,000 of debt, and a new baby on the way. It's gonna need something extreme to scare him straight. One of the most grueling tasks given to the chain gang is burying the dead.
The day we spent burying the dead affected everyone.
These are homeless people that have died on the street and people who have got no families and friends to pay for their burials.
Trustees, go ahead and get 6 shovels and then place them along where the baby's gonna be buried.
Maricopa County chain gangs bury more than 200 people a year here, and today one of them is a baby girl.
Now what you need to understand though is you guys are the last person to show respect for that body. You guys are all this person has.
Many of the British lads have already seen death in their lives. Often it's been the catalyst that sent them on a downward spiral of drink, drugs, and trouble with the law. Dan Cadwell was 15 when his mum became seriously ill.
She had cancer, lung cancer. And then she got a tumour in the brain. And then my dad goes, oh, I'm going out now down the pub. So I was just in the bedroom with my mum talking, and then she just died in front of me. Didn't know what to do really. It was just a shock. That's when I started getting in proper trouble. I don't think I've ever felt right since.
Deborah Thompson was only 2 months old when she died and was then abandoned by her family.
To you, O Lord, we humbly entrust this child, baby Thompson, 2.5 months old. Take her into your arms.
My ex-girlfriend who was heavily pregnant, due any day to have my son, to know that someone has like just dumped the 6-week-old baby girl who's just, words can't describe how I did feel that day. I was just emotionally drained.
Reference, we place these flowers on the tiny casket, and we bless the earth with which is lay this tiny body. Amen.
Felt really deeply sorry for that people. It just touched my heart.
Because they ain't got no one. Their bodies would have just been left there or whatever. At least I'd done my little bit to say rest in peace.
Coming up, the Brits get the shock of their lives when the riot squad raids their tent. It's 1 AM, and as the Brits are fast asleep, the Special Response Team, the SRT, turns up to raid their tent. They are searching for illegal contraband, such as drugs or weapons.
I actually thought maybe they'd do something like that.
Yeah, I randomly just expect people to come visit me at 12 at night and scream at me and tell me to spread my arse cheeks. That's how we get down in Chatham.
Let's go, jump! Get up!
She just grab you and hurl you up, like, and if you don't get up, they're like, right, get up, whack, and they whack you.
Get up! Hands on your head! Let's go. Let's go. Get up now. You can goddamn fuck. Put your sandals on. Put your hands on top of your head. Gentlemen, y'all need to put some pep in your step. You got 5 seconds to put your sandals on.
Contraband cigarettes can be hidden anywhere, so the search must be thorough.
Let's go. Look that way.
Bend over at the waist, spread your butt cheeks and cough. Around, bend over, spread your cheeks and cough.
Yeah, humiliating. It's not only humiliating, it's wrong.
Brother, with your hands, spread your butt cheeks.
You're getting another guy looking straight up your rectum, basically, and they do worse.
Next, the SRT play some mind games on the exhausted Brits.
Gentlemen, you got exactly 5 minutes to get this tent cleaned up. If you're not finished in 5 minutes, you will be outside on the concrete, ready to do push-ups.
They gave us about 2.5 minutes. I don't care what they say.
Gentlemen, you have exactly 1 minute and 10 seconds. Gentlemen, let's go. Single file lines. Let's go. Move.
What you gotta go?
Let's go. Count it out. I can't hear.
2, 3, 4.
And they just loved it. They wanted us to fail.
You gentlemen are out of shape, I see.
The grip was going into your hands. It was, you know, if you stopped for any second, he was on you.
Are you having a hard time? Girls can do more push-ups than what you're doing. All right, gentlemen, that's enough. Go ahead and go back to your tents.
That's a wake-up call and half a tell.
It was shocking stuff.
Fix your bunks.
Luckily for the Brits, on this occasion nothing was found. It's the afternoon on day 8 and 4 British inmates are cuffed up and transported away, with no clue where they're going and no idea what's about to happen. They arrived downtown at the highest security jail in Phoenix. What the lads don't know yet is they're about to come face to face with the most dangerous man in Arizona.
Went inside, and then all the SRT guys popped out with their fucking guns.
Can you watch these 4 inmates while we go in and talk to the captain?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We've looked at each other, what the fuck have we agreed to do?
Shit. They were taking it very seriously and no pissing around. And then they dropped the bombshell.
We brought you here to meet real inmates, okay? These inmates are hardcore, have done it all. They've killed people, okay? They will be shackled and they'll be leg ironed, all right? If you feel unsafe, call me and I'll walk right over to you and get you out of the way. All right, let's go.
The Brits are taken into the closed custody pod, the highest category secure unit.
I want the 4 of you to come right in here and have a seat at that table right there, facing the table. Put your legs up to the table and sit down facing the table.
Inmates here are extremely dangerous and kept in solitary confinement at all times.
And this is the real hardcore prison. This ain't the Mickey Mouse, like, people around us with rifles, the old guards, and you know these people are there for a reason. They're not there for, like, nicking a car or doing a bit of shoplifting. These are the real deal, if you know what I mean.
There were some freaky looking guys looking at us from in there.
I thought thank fucking doors were locked.
My pants were filling up, man. And my bollocks was in my mouth then. I was fucking shitting myself. Bad.
Bring him right in. What's up, Whit?
The man they're about to meet is Christopher Whitley, a member of Unit 88 Skins, a neo-Nazi gang accused of beating a man to death.
This is the first physical contact I've had with anybody like this in about 2 years. You don't have no physical contact with anybody. I went 9 months without leaving my cell. You know, this system has no mercy on me because I've been through it all my life.
You mind me asking why you're here for?
I'm fighting a first-degree murder case, which, if found guilty, I could get the death penalty.
Really?
Lethal injection. It was an accident.
Yeah.
You know, in my situation, they try to say, well, we don't give a fuck if it was an accident. We're gonna charge you with first-degree murder and see if we can't kill you. It's tough, man. Since I was about 9 years old, I've been in and out of institutions. I wasn't necessarily a criminal. I was just a kid and I wanted to...
Guys.
Yeah, my best friend taught me how to steal cars and stuff. But those few nights of fun can cost you the rest of your life, you know? and it's not necessarily worth it. My problem is I just want to do what I want to do, and I don't want anybody to tell me I can't do it. Now I have to listen to these guys, you know? I can't necessarily sit here and say, well, this is what you should do, because I didn't do it.
But honestly, like, I mean, I'd listen more to you because you've done it, and you're like, fuck, why'd I do this? Do you know what I mean?
The bottom line is, at 28 years old, I'm looking at losing my life. They want to kill me. The system wants to put me down. And when I sit back and I think about that, I look at it like, what the fuck was I thinking, man? You know? This is short.
Man, take care.
You take care. Hey, you guys, you do all right, man. Just make the right changes.
Meeting a man facing death row has had a profound effect on the Brits.
I can't even imagine half the shit they're going through.
That could just be me, that could be like, do you know what I mean? That could be Matt, that could be any of us. And you just think, fuck, man.
And you know the bad thing about life like that is that it only takes a moment and you're done. It's easy to get in trouble, but it's so hard staying straight.
It was real, like, I mean, a hard-hitting thing, and then just coming out, no one wanted to speak for a good hour after, and it was that powerful.
Work on the chain gang is relentless, and for the Brits, their worst day yet is just beginning. One of the services performed by the chain gang is to clear up homeless camps after the vagrants have been moved on. The Brits think this is a rubbish tip, but it was actually someone's home just days before.
That was the worst day, I think, out of everything that we had done. We didn't realise it was just going to be mounds and mounds of shit.
Hey, I don't see you working. Hurry up. Put your back into it.
You're clearing a shit heap and it still looks like a fucking shit heap.
They're working amongst broken glass, use needles, and even scorpions.
I'm on the verge of mutiny.
A lot of the boys felt like packing it in after that day. That wasn't safe.
You got a problem with this detail?
The American inmates saying that we wasn't pulling our weight, basically. We wasn't getting in amongst all the shit.
They whine a lot about little stuff, you know? I think they got it plush over there in Britain.
I think all of them is a bunch of crybabies, you know what I mean? Because if we fucking do some crime, you got to do the time, you know what I mean?
I want to see all of you working.
Oh, this is fucking bollocks.
The mood is getting worse, and the Brits are starting to take out their frustrations on the American inmates.
I mean, the Americans, the inmates, they're loving it. They are the Neanderthals.
They are the
Neanderthals.
Yeah. Man, they talk about us all behind our back and stuff. They smile in our face. We don't like that shit, huh?
The Americans are starting to get suspicious about how tough the Brits really are.
Yeah, I heard there was a guy that was doing 10 years.
Mario's doing he's at the end of a 5 stretch doing 10.
Both Mario and Jeremy have been lying to the American inmates. They have never served any time in prison before. And now their lies are about to blow up in their face.
We weren't telling any big lies. So all we was doing was misconstruing the truth to our advantage.
Let's go, get back to work.
By lying to their fellow inmates, they have broken a fundamental rule of conduct on the yard.
If you don't give someone respect, you're gonna get your ass whooped, and that's the way that goes. You don't show someone respect, things happen.
In jail, the only thing they have is their truthfulness to each other. Don't lie to me, we'll lie to the officers.
On the journey back to jail, it's barely 5 minutes before the Americans confront the Brits over their lies.
Well, I mean, are you in the middle of a 10-year sentence or no?
No. We've done fuck all.
What?
We've done nothing.
None of you guys.
No.
Why would you tell us
at the moment, no.
But you geezers slating us of an 8 times, throwing stones at the 10, slating our fucking queen, and that is fucking nasty. So sort your own fucking camp up. But you're not going in the yard.
With a week of pent-up anger inside him, Jeremy Brown decides to wade in.
If you lot go on the yard, a new yard, yeah? You've never been there before, yeah? You get some motherfucker want to fuck you up, are you going to turn around and say, oh, hold on a minute, I've done nothing, I've been a Cheeto for about 4 years. Are you going to say that, motherfucker? No, you're going to turn around and say, hey, motherfucker, I'm a motherfucker and I'm going to bat all of you.
No, I really had to lie then. I really had to come out with some really whoppers.
When I was in prison, I lied all the time.
Oh, what a prick. He talks shit sometimes. Like, I'm sorry, like, I mean, I'll shake his hand. I think he's got a good heart, like I've always said, and he's a good guy. But why do you have to talk so much bollocks, man?
We called him Bullshit Jez towards the end.
Mario and Jeremy's lies have threatened to undermine everything the Brits have achieved so far, and Dan O'Connell has had enough.
I'm going home, facts. Sorry.
You're gonna give it up?
Yeah, we're a joke to these people due to bullshit being talked in here, so I'm going home.
Whatever bullshit was said over there, I could care less. I do believe that when you leave here, you will have gotten something out of this, other than it was a bunch of bull.
Don't want to come to fucking Arizona shit. I think Joe's the draconian, senile old goat, and I feel it's time to go home. Well, I just thought, what's the fucking point of this, really? But then I realised that the hardship was probably going to do me some good. So I wanted to stay and see it through, because I have a tendency to back out of things when they're not going my way, which has been my problem for a long time, I think.
What do you call our sheriff? A moron?
A draconian, senile, something or other, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, most of our inmates think that way.
Yeah, that's true.
They've all developed that, the hatred for the system.
It's the British inmates' last day in Arizona, but Sergeant Irby is taking them into the mountains south of Phoenix for one last task. Over the past 2 weeks, they have endured everything the toughest prison regime in America can throw at them. Not all of them were strong enough to hack it. But for those that survived, have they learned the biggest lesson of all?
I don't want you to walk around up here individually and find a rock to sit on. Look out for snakes and scorpions. Go. I brought you guys up here because I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to have that last chance to try to reach you. That's freedom. That's what it's all about. Getting a job, buying a home, watching your kids grow, living life. No gang banging, no drug running, no breaking and entering. That's freedom. Because when you give that up, you end up where you guys are living at right now, Tent City. Freedom is a choice. It's a way of life. And many, many people have died for it. Don't give up your freedom. Don't give it up for a syringe. Don't give up your freedom for a fifth of Jack Daniels. You need to live. Life is too short. Everybody doesn't live to be 80. Don't give away your tomorrows for today. Live full and strong lives. Keep your freedom. Don't give it up.
Yeah, it did touch me. You know, some of the things he said really did sink in, and everyone was quiet and everyone was thinking and everyone was in deep thought when he was speaking.
It was quite emotional for some people, really.
Sergeant Irby has been an inspiration to the Brits.
He has a massive heart. He's doing that job because he wants to make a change in people's lives. He honestly does wish that he could change every one of them people around.
Top geezers, I tell you.
Coming up, 6 months on, have the British inmates been scared straight, or have they gone back to their bad old ways? It's the last day in jail for the British inmates in Tent City. Over the last 2 weeks, they've lived as real inmates in America's toughest prison regime. It's been an exhausting and grueling experience, and all of them now just want to get home. They'll leave by exactly the same route they came in, through the very heart of the prison. Last time the American inmates gave them the welcome from hell. But this time, it'll be different.
Remember that, I'm gonna be your king.
Despite all the conflicts over the last 2 weeks, the Brits get a rousing send-off from the Americans.
It's one of the best experiences we've ever done. As much as it was tough, and there was times when we were like, fuck, and like near the end we were like, I can't wait to get home, I'm going to do this. But we're never going to do something like that again. It was an amazing experience, and everyone walked away there and learnt a lesson. When we was on that plane back, everyone spent a bit of time on that plane thinking to themselves like, right, what am I going to change now? How am I going to go about doing it?
All the lads said they wanted to make a change when they left Arizona. But back in Britain, has the prison experience really changed their lives? 6 months on, we reunited the British inmates to find out if being banged up in America's toughest jail had scared them straight.
I'm not out of it anymore. I know how to control myself. I've got more respect for myself. But now I've got a job, I've got more motivation, I've got more confidence. It's the best thing that's ever happened in my life as well.
It has changed me. It's changed me from being a thug, into being a more rounded person.
Controlled aggression was that? Yeah, controlled.
It has made me think about my life a little bit more and not be, aggressive towards everybody.
Probably haven't made the wholesale changes I anticipated at the time. You can take the cat out of the razzle, but you can't take the razzle out of the cat. But I've got it's more tempered now. Violent crimes at its lowest level for 20 years. I think I've kind of accepted that I am who I am and put more effort into doing what I want to achieve, then I'll be okay eventually.
Definitely was an eye-opener. The whole thing was definitely when I first got back especially, I was totally changed for at least 2 weeks, but it is hard not to slip back to your old ways, So like I say, but in general I think it has done good,
All the other lads said the experience made a positive change in their lives. But what of James Daly? He went to America with a drug habit, £20,000 of debt, and a new baby on the way.
This is the hard bit.
Of all the British inmates, he had the hardest changes to make.
Yeah, he's beautiful. Everyone said he looks like me. He's got the big blue eyes and big starey blue eyes. He's big banter, big bruiser.
Yeah, where's Daddy?
Can say he definitely worked 110%, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the experience and coming back a changed person.
Ooh, a big yawn.
Got my debts sorted out, so I've gone to a financial debt consolidation company. I'm not doing the drugs anymore. It's resounding yes that I'm not touching it whatsoever. I'm still in my job. I'm spending a lot of time with my son. Me and my girlfriend have got our relationship back together and we're giving it another go. And obviously I'm concentrating on now is building my family and being a real family man. I've never felt more proud in my life.
The British lads have all survived the harsh reality of America's toughest jail. It's a lesson they'll never forget.
Everyone has a choice. Even if one of them walks away from this a better person, with a more sense of self-worth, then it's a success.